Bonjour Yann, salut et bienvenue au deuxième cours pour le GCSE. Alors, je vais continuer en anglais. Right guys, so second lesson of the real GCSE. Let's get started today. Last lesson you did really well and we did our first bullet point there, talk about your appearance and personality. We looked at all the language. Today then, we're going to do some reading and listening. Now the difficulty is really picked up here. So if you're not sure about what happened last lesson, why don't you go back and watch that video, just refresh, have a little refresh, and then come to this, you can get more out of it. Likewise, if you've not been on Memrise this week, get on Memrise and learn the new vocabulary. Make sure you know it really, really well before you start today so you can get the most out. Remember, I don't really want to start GCSE like this. I'd much rather have you all in front of me to do this, but this is the way we've got to do it. Now, this could be brilliant for you if you work hard, if you've learned avoir and être, if you've learned the vocabulary, you're going to be even better than we were in class. If you haven't, this is going to massively negatively affect your GCSE. So get back on those things and then restart this lesson. If you think you're ready, we're going to push you today. I'm going to explain all about it in a second. Alors mes petits, vous savez ce qu'il faut faire. S'il vous plaît, copiez les dates, ou plutôt il faut inventer les dates. Copier le titre, tu et comment. Et le contrôle de post-it aujourd'hui, c'est le verbe to be. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Et comment est-ce que le verbe change? I'll give you 1 minute now. Pause me. See if you can complete this for me. Allez. Alors, right guys, you should be all ready to start. So today we're doing some reading and listening, some really tough reading and listening, some higher tier stuff, some past GCSE paper stuff for the reading. This is good for you. It's great for you to be pushed and challenged. You did so well, particularly in the reading for the last assessment for year 9. This is going to be good for you guys. So today, by the time we're done, you'll be able to understand people describing looks and personalities and you'll really push your French forward. Remember, we talked about this, the basics matter. So our verb to be, you've got to know how it changes inside out. This is what you have. Le verbe to be en français, c'est être. Et il change comme ça. Je suis, tu es, il, elle, on est. Look at the way they're said the same, but there's the T on the il, elle form. And then nous sommes. Vous êtes, with the circumflex on the E, and ils, elles, sont. Voilà, right guys, that's one of our verbs. We're going to start with a little test today to see what you can do, but before that, a little bit of a warm-up. Alors, un peu de révision pour commencer. Year 9, vous avez 36 secondes aujourd'hui et les mots vont disparaître lentement. Donc, mettez-moi sur pause pour quelques secondes et puis, quand tu recommences, je vais compter toi de 1. Allez, et les mots vont disparaître. Put me on pause, guys. Prepare yourselves. Alors, vous êtes prêts? Alors, 3, 2, 1, allez! Alors, le premier colonne est disparu. Allez! Alors, rapidement, le deuxième colonne s'est disparu. Vous avez 10 secondes environ. Alors, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Et c'est fini tout le monde. Alors, bon effort. I think you should have got to the end of that. Let's make this a bit tougher. Voilà, la deuxième sorte, c'est comme ça. Cette fois, il faut compléter le mot aussi. Par exemple, fat, grosse, slim, monstre, pretty, joli, ugly, laid, average size, de taille moyenne. Voilà, that's actually quite tricky. This is how you've got to do it, guys. And I've just shaved 1 second off each column. So you've got just 33 seconds for this. Put me on pause, prepare yourselves. When you restart me, I'll count you down. Et mes petits, 3, 2, 1, allez! Alors, c'est beaucoup plus difficile aujourd'hui. Allez, allez, allez. Alors, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Et c'est fini tout le monde. Alors, bon effort ici. If you got to the end of that, I'm very impressed. I think you're ready for our vocab test. Alors, you guys know how a vocab test works. I want you to be honest, year 9. Do not look at your vocabulary from last lesson. It'd be so easy to do. Actually test yourself. and see what you can do, see what mark you get. There's no golden tickets here, obviously I can't send them to you, so this is all about you testing yourself and being honest with yourself. And if you're unhappy with your mark, go back and memorize and come back to this. This is what you'll need to do to be independent during Corona lockdown. Alors, vous savez ce qu'il faut faire. Aujourd'hui, 8, c'est bien parce que c'est beaucoup plus difficile aujourd'hui. 12 ou plus, ce sera fantastique. You'll be happy to know your streak won't count for Corona time because this is going to be so tough. Alors donc, qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? Partie 1, ne répondez pas aux questions. Non. Alors, il faut traduire les questions en anglais. Donc, qu'est-ce que c'est en anglais? Décris ton apparence. Describe something, something, something. Tu es comment? Qu'est-ce que c'est en anglais? Ne répondez pas aux questions. Alors, et partie 2 ici, pour 4 et 5, qu'est-ce que c'est en français? Ça, c'est plus difficile. Alors, donc, jusqu'à 5, c'est qu'est-ce que c'est en français? Et 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ici, il faut mettre les mots dans le bon espace. Par exemple, ma sœur, elle est féminin, d'accord? Donc, elle est très quoi? Qu'est-ce que c'est qui est féminin ici? This is feminine. Can it be this one? This is feminine. Anything else feminine? Non. Alors, il y a un choix. C'est soit ma sœur est très généreuse, soit ma sœur est très agaçante. Which one are you going to go for? Complétez la phrase pour moi. Attention, féminin, masculin, pluriel, féminin, pluriel. Attention, pensez de tout ça. Alors, donc, la défi additionnelle, c'est ici, encore une fois, répondez pas à la question. Ne répondez pas. Il faut traduire what are your brothers like en français. Ça va? Alors, mettez-moi sur pause. I'd set 5 minutes on your phone timer today. This is going to be a big one. 5 minutes, mes petits. Bon courage. Et on y va. Alors, mes petits. Right, guys, let's see what we've got. This is a big one today. If you get full marks, I'll be so impressed. It's not impossible, but it's very difficult. Alright, donc, partie 1, il fallait traduire 1, 2, 3 en anglais. Donc, décris ton apparence physique veut dire describe what you look like or describe your physical appearance. If you're close to any of that, give yourself the mark. Alors, numéro 2, tu es comment? Literally says you are how. So I translate it to what are you like, or what is your personality like, or I'd even accept what you look like. Any of that would be fine. Alors, numéro 3, ils sont comment? What are they like, or anything similar to that, you can give yourself the mark. Right, first 3 down. 4 et 5, il fallait traduire en français. Alors, he has and she is. People always get these two confused. He has, c'est, il a. Voilà, she is, elle est. Voilà, so that's our verbs avoir and être. If you got those wrong, have to go back to our daily tests on your homework. Make sure you know these off by heart before you carry on this lesson. Alors, numéro 6, I gave you a clue. So it's ma sœur, and look at this, feminine here, feminine here. So where's the feminine one here? There are 2. Which one can you use down here? So let me show you. There's 2 between this and this. Which one is the correct one? It can only be agaçant. Voilà. Why can't it be généreuse? Well, you'll find out if you've used this later on. Excellent. This says my sister is very annoying. She's impatient and she can be horrible. There you go. It's about my sister. Alors, numéro 7. Mes frères sont vraiment, ils sont trop. And you can have these two either way around. Alright, so this time it's mes frères. Masculine and plural. So where's our masculine and plural adjectives down here? You can have it either way around. You've got to have agaçant, ils sont trop bavards, or you can have sont vraiment bavards, ils sont trop agaçants. Both ways work. Right, guys, this is going well so far. Let's cross out what we've already used, yeah, to see what we've got left. So we've used bavard, we've used agaçant here, we've used agaçant here. I've accidentally given you poulie. Look at that. So let's cross that out. All right, so next one, nu, les cheveux noirs. Now, this is tough. You should have nus. Avant, les cheveux mi longue noire. Voilà, right guys, 2 marks for that. Let's get rid of these two. Excellent effort if you got that one about a description of our hair. Now this one, mes sœurs sont assez et mon beau-frère est vraiment poli. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a? C'est mes sœurs sont assez, it's gotta be généreuse. This is the only one that's feminine and plural with the S on it. And then finally, there's just 2 left. We've got cousin and tant. You had to think outside the box for this one. All right. Le fils de mon oncle est, and then you've got la sœur de ma mère est ma. Now, the little trick here is even if you don't know what le fils is, it means, and write this down if you didn't know it, son, as in like my son. Voila. So fils is a son. So, beautifully written. The son of my uncle is my something, and the sister of my mum is my something. What's the words? Now, if you were stuck, you've got mon and ma here, so that should have been straightforward. So, le fils de mon oncle est mon cousin, et la sœur de ma mère est ma tante, qui veut dire the son of my uncle is my cousin, and the sister of my mum is my aunt. Voila! Right, guys, if you've got all these, you've done exceptionally well. I only want 8 today. 8 will be a very good mark. All right, and then your extra challenge, you have to translate this. If this is what are you like, and this is what are they like, how'd you say what your brother's like? You'd say, there's a few ways to do it. Tes frères sont comment? Or, ils sont comment tes frères? U décrit tes frères. Any of those, I'll give you a mark, a little bonus mark. Guys, a brilliant effort. 8 or more, you've done very, very well today. Bon effort. Alors, right guys, you know our vocab, you know our verbs. We're going to put you together with a really tough reading now. C'est difficile. So, on Frog and on your email, I've sent you 2 versions of all our activities today. One's difficult, one's very difficult, and this is where you'll need to use the right one. Alors, choose which one you want and then see what you can do. Donc, parce que aujourd'hui, on va faire une activité d'écoute avec un texte. Alors, donc, vous avez 20 minutes pour faire ça. Now, this is really tough today, so I want you to think about this thing here. I know your exam's 2 years away, but every time we do a reading activity from a GCSE, you need to think about tactics and exam techniques and things you can do to get a better mark. So this is what we tell all GCSE students. Before you look at a text, you don't say help because it's so difficult. You say help. Yeah, I know it's not very good, but still, this is what you need to do. So first off, hold. Never jump straight into a text. Look at the questions first. So before you do our first activity today, I want you to read through the questions, and then number 2, annotate them, translate them. This is because the questions will give you an overview, a synopsis, yeah, of what that difficult text is about, and it will get ideas and thoughts into your mind about what you need to look for. What vocabulary might spring up and make you think about synonyms. You'll get a higher mark if you read this and have an idea of the context before you hit a text, guaranteed. In a really tough text like the one today, get your highlighters out. You might need to locate where the answer is and then like really look closely at that to break down the text because it will be all over the place. And then this is on here, prepare for the unprepared. There's going to be a lot today you don't know. Yeah, a lot of language. See what you can work out. See if you can do it. That is the mark of a top student, and all of you should qualify for that. So see what you can do. All right, so this should take around 20 minutes. Je vais expliquer chaque activité en français aujourd'hui. Alors, le premier, donc ici, vous avez un texte. Activité 1, complétez le texte avec les mots qui manquent. Alors, activité 2, cherchez dans le texte pour le vocabulaire ici. Chaque mot ici, c'est dans le texte. Il y a beaucoup de mots qui sont inconnus. Donc, cherchez dans le texte pour le vocabulaire ici. Troisième activité, c'est plus difficile. Donc, rappelez, this is what to read first. Just have a little look at all these things first to make sure you're ready before you hit play on my text today. Donc, Vincent a 11. Think about this. Can you translate this? What's it asking you? What's going to be missing? What is this? 11. Alors, Vincent a 11. So, let's help you out. Vincent has something years. What? This is how you say someone's age, isn't it? You'd say, j'ai 21 ans or something like that. So, you need to find out how old he is. And then here we go. Il a les yeux et les cheveux. Voilà. Donc, qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? Compléter les phrases avec les mots manquants selon le texte. C'est plus difficile. Alors, et voilà, c'est une continuation de dernière activité. Et la défi additionnel aujourd'hui, c'est très compliqué. Vous avez les questions en français. Il faut répondre aux questions en français en utilisant il ou elle. Donc, quand Vincent parle, il dit j'ai 18 ans, mais il faut changer ça. Il a 18 ans. Vincent a quelle qualité selon lui? Vincent va dire je suis très intelligent. Il est, ou selon Vincent, il est très intelligent. Donc, pensez comment répondre en utilisant il, elle au troisième personne. Alors, mes petits, right guys, so hopefully I'd pause me now. Do help read through all the activities and just get an idea of what you're looking for and what you need to think about. Today's text is obviously incomplete. You've chosen your difficult or very difficult. I'm going to play through it now. All right, so I'm going to hit play and go through it. And then you need to listen to this recording and you need to complete it. Alors, bon courage, Nine. On y va.
Je m'appelle Vincent Gubin et j'ai 14 ans. Je suis assez grand pour mon âge. Je mesure 1,67 m. J'ai les yeux bleus et les cheveux bruns écarts. Je suis très immense. Je pèse 55 kilos. Je dirais que j'ai beaucoup de qualités. Je suis gentil et j'aime aider les autres. Je suis aussi assez généreux et par conséquent, j'ai beaucoup d'amis. Voici ma mère. Elle s'appelle Sylvie. Elle est assez petite mais immense comme moi. Elle a 39 ans. Elle a les cheveux blonds, écarts et les yeux bleus. Elle porte toujours des lunettes. Elle est très sympa et elle m'aide toujours si j'ai des problèmes. Mais elle peut être stricte. Mes parents sont divorcés depuis 5 ans et mon père habite en Belgique. Je ne regarde pas souvent mon père. Voici mon beau-père, Christian. Il est assez petit. Il mesure 1,55 m. Et il est un peu gros. Il pèse 87 kilos. Il a les cheveux courts et bouclés et les yeux verts. Il a une barbe. Il est très poli et très bavard. Il adore parler du foot et on regarde des matchs à la télé ensemble. Ma demi-sœur s'appelle Magali et elle a 20 ans. Elle est grande et immense. Elle a les cheveux longs et noirs et les yeux verts, comme son père. Elle est l'aînée. Pierre est né au mois de janvier. C'est le cadet de la famille. On a choisi ce prénom parce que c'est aussi le prénom de mon grand-père. Il est super mignon, mais il hurle souvent et donc il peut être agaçant et casse-pied.
Alright guys, so you can listen to that again. You can listen to it as many times as you want. You can pause it, write in your answers and go for it. You can see how tough this text is. Next slide, I'm going to go through the answers. So if you haven't got them all, if you want to check, rewind this slide and then go for it and then we'll go for the answers. Alors mes petits, here are our answers. So have a little look through. Everything in yellow, if you did difficult, this is what you had missing. Everything in blue, if you did very difficult, these are the extras that you had missing off. This is a really tough text with lots of unknown language, which makes it perfect for you guys. So you got about 15 minutes left. Put me on pause, go through these activities for the reading. When you're done, restart me and I'll go through the answers. Bon courage mes petits, on y va. Alors mes petits, donc les réponses some lovely vocab in this. Did you find it? Let's go for it. For my age, c'est pour mon âge. Easy. IOA, you say je pèse. Donc, peser is the verb to weigh something, which I've always really liked. Alors, this is my mum. You say, voici ma mère. So this word here, voici, it's the same sort of thing as saying voilà. I'm sure you've heard that in French. Voilà, which means here it is. Voici literally means the same thing, like here is or this is. Like me, c'est comme moi. So comme is like as in like a thing. Aimer is the verb to like. Comme is like the preposition, comme moi, like me. Glasses are les lunettes. She can be, elle peut être. Remember our verb, this is our extra challenge last time. A beard is une barbe. I love this. Barbe is a beard, right? And they call candy floss, you know, candy floss is that pink thing, barbe de papa, which they call it like dad's beard. So candy floss is called dad's beard. Crazy. She's the eldest. Elle est l'aînée is how you say this. So this is the word for eldest. This is a feminine form. And then for youngest, you can say le cadet ou la cadette for masculine and feminine. I always like that, like saying I was the cadet of the family because I'm the youngest. All right, guys. So 8 in. Well done on this activity. The next one is trickier. Alors, donc, les réponses. Il fallait répondre selon le texte. Donc, Vincent a 14 ans. Comme vous avez 14 ans, au moins la majorité de la classe, j'imagine, a 14 ans. Il a les yeux bleus et les cheveux bruns et courts. Voilà. Sa mère s'appelle Sylvie. 4e, elle a les cheveux blancs et courts et Belgique. Non, ça, pardon. I see what I've done here. Elle a les cheveux blonds, one mark, et courts, another mark. And then le père de Vincent habite en Belgique. Remember, Belge means Belgian. Belgique is the country Belgium. They speak French in Belgium, or at least for the majority of it. Alors, et numéro 6, Christian est le de Vincent, il est le beau-père. Now, this is a great word here. This is how you say stepdad. You call him your beautiful dad, or your stepmom is la belle-mère. Beau-père, belle-mère. Christian est, 2 marks for this. Christian est petit et gros. It's a nice description of the man, isn't it? Alors, numéro 8, la demi-sœur de Vincent s'appelle Magali. Voilà, so demi-sœur is how you say either stepsister or half-sister. Demi is literally the word for half in French. Remember when you learnt time in year 7, il est 8h30, this is 8:30. So for your stepsister, you call them your half-sister as well, usually in France. Elle ressemble à, beautiful verb here. Do you know what it means? It's like the English word resemble. And if you resemble something, you look like it. Like everyone always says, I look like David Beckham, so I resemble David Beckham. Yeah? Elle ressemble à son père. So she looks like her dad. And then the last bit, I absolutely love this word. Le bébé s'appelle, comme le de Vincent. Le bébé s'appelle Pierre, comme le grand-père de Vincent. So the baby's called Pierre, like Vincent's granddad. Perfect. Right. There's something I just want to point out to you before we move on, and it's this. Le demi-sœur de Vincent, le grand-père de Vincent, le beau-père de Vincent. What do all these translate to? So Christian is the stepdad of Vincent. The half-sister of Vincent is called Magali. What's different in English to this? In English, I'd use an apostrophe S here. Vincent's stepsister. Vincent's granddad, but you don't do that in French. Remember, apostrophe S doesn't exist. You always have to flip it around in French and use this de. So in English, I'd say Mr. Ennis's dad is called Des, which is confusing because he's also called Mr. Ennis. So Mr. Ennis's dad is called Des. I wouldn't say that in French. You can't do that. You got to flip it around. In French, I'd say le père de Mr. Ennis s'appelle Des. So the dad of Mr. Ennis is called Des. See how I have to flip them both around? There's no apostrophe S in French. You've got to say of. So instead of Mr. Ennis's Ferrari, you say the Ferrari of Mr. Ennis. Jenna's bad grades, the bad grades of Jenna. That's how you got to do it, guys. Alors, donc, le défi additionnel, you had to answer with il and elle here. Well done if you got into our extra challenge. Donc, Vincent a quel âge? Il a 14 ans. Numéro 2, Vincent a quelle qualité selon lui? Il est gentil et généreux. selon lui. So this word here, lots of people think like, who's Louis? Lui is how you say him. It's just a different type of pronoun that we'll come to. Look at that beautiful writing. Alors, numéro 3. Qu'est-ce que la mère de Vincent doit porter? Elle doit porter des lunettes. Voilà. Numéro 4. Qu'est-ce que Vincent aime faire avec son beau-père? Il aime regarder le foot. Comment s'appelle la demi-sœur de Vincent? Elle s'appelle Magali. Et pourquoi est-ce que Vincent trouve Pierre casse-pied? Parce qu'il hurle, hurler. Beautiful verb means to like to cry or to scream. If you got into the extra challenge, you've done really well today. Right, year 9, you're working hard. You can see like the pickup in difficulty. I think you've done really well to handle this. If you're struggling today, just rewind it, have another go at these activities when you know the answers. That will really help you out. That's what these sessions are for. It's about you controlling your own learning and what you need to do. Next test then is a bit tricky. Alors mes petits, qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire maintenant? So, we're going to carry on with a listening here. Je vais expliquer en français en quelques secondes, mais avant, en anglais. On your handout, you've got a little link to the website that hosts this listening, and then you've got a code. It's in yellow underneath the extra challenge you've just done. So, or is it underneath the vocab test you've just done? So have a look at that link, get that into your browser, and then put in the code, and then this listening will come up. Now, like always, prepare yourself before you listen. So it says, quel suspect? Réponse 1 to 6. All right, so you're in the right number 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. in here. All you need to do is put the number. So you're going to listen to 6 descriptions and you got to tell me who matches what. Donc, je vais vous expliquer en français. Il dit, vous aidez la police après un incident. Écoutez les descriptions. C'est quel suspect? Suspect numéro 1, suspect numéro 2, suspect numéro 3, etc. Donc, ici, vous avez les caractéristiques différentes. Lisez-les et écoutez. Aujourd'hui, c'est très difficile, c'est rapide. Donc, 6. Je serais content si vous avez 6 sur 11. Le défi additionnel, c'est ici, mes petits. Alors, right, guys, this is even better than in class. You're in control of the listening. You can pause it when you want. You can rewind it when you want. See what you can do on this activity. I'm going to go through the transcript in the next slide and then I'll give you your answers. Hello, right guys, this is a tough listening today. Let's break it down. Here's our transcript. If I just give you the start, what it says to set it up, it says like boom at the start, means like well then. Well then, we have 6 suspects for the crime. Listen carefully and note the details because you're going to maybe see these in the street. Donc, voilà, suspect numéro 1, suspect numéro 2, suspect numéro 3. Read these through, check what you've matched them to. Put me on pause, on y va. Alors, la même chose, suspect numéro 4, suspect numéro 5 et suspect numéro 6. Mettez-moi sur pause et lisez les phrases. Alright guys, so let's go for answers. I'm just going to blitz these today. So this is what you should have. It goes, number 1 is suspect 2, suspect 2, suspect 4, 3, 1, 3, 6, 5, 5, 1 and 3, 2 of them, and then suspect 6. So there you go guys. Put me on pause and mark up your work, and then I'll go through the extra challenge now. These keywords, a pink tracksuit, you say, voilà, un jogging rose. You can also say un survêtement rose. Even when it's raining, même quand il pleut. And then don't approach, ne l'approchez pas. Voilà, I love that. Guys, you've done really well. That was a pretty tough GCSE listening. Alors, right guys, an excellent effort. 2 more activities to go. Our first one then, remember, homework is so important during lockdown. This is where you're going to study and you're going to revise. So homework, I try and attach at every single lesson. You need to be independent here, guys. So if you're not getting 100% on these daily tests, write them out again in your book and have another little go. If you are quickly blitzing through this in not the, it should be an hour in year 10 now, in not the time you're doing it, then you need to go and memorize for the rest of the time. Every second will count when it comes to the GCSE. You're fantastically talented year group. Make sure you're using your time and studying hard, guys. Make sure you go into this. We got 1 more activity to go. Now, it's a bit sad news or good news, depending on what you think about this person. Alors, year 9, j'ai de bonnes nouvelles. eu de mauvaises nouvelles. Alors, Claudia est morte. Elle a été tuée par quelqu'un dans la classe. Alors, vous êtes les spectateurs ou les spectatrices. Je vais vous donner une description des tueurs. C'est quelqu'un dans une ligne et il faut identifier le tueur. Il y a les questions ici. Donc, premier indice, elle a les cheveux grands, bruns et bouclés. D'accord? Elle est très grande pour son âge et elle est assez mince. Elle est très casse-pied et énervant. Elle ne porte pas des lunettes. Alright, listen to my clues again about our killer. See if you can get justice for Claudia. Rewind me and listen. I told you what their hair's like. I told you like their height and size. I told you what their personality is like. And I told you if they wore glasses or not. Listen again. Who do you think it is? Put me on pause. I'll reveal the answer. Alors, le tueur, c'était Melanie B. Évidemment, the hair was the biggest clue. Right, guys, so we'll call it a day for today. Thank you for working so hard and listening on your own. Make sure you're studying. It'll make such a difference in your GCSE. This is why we put these lessons up to make the difference for you guys. Please email me with any problems on your French or any questions. Remember, your tutors are always on their emails. They'll always check, and your head of year as well. If you've got any problems at home, you need to email them. We're all still here for you if you need us. Right, guys, excellent effort today. Sorry, Claudia and Melanie. Alors, donc, merci tout le monde. À la prochaine fois. Au revoir.